I wanted to go over a reporting function within Otus, specifically for rarelies. This is geared towards middle school, but it is good information for all grade levels, elementary and middle, just to understand the reporting function or one of the reporting functions within Otus. There are lots of report functions within the analytics area in Otus. For this one, we're going to go to reports. And this was a Query 2.0 report. So I'm going to open the report first and then go back and start a new one to walk you through the process. But I want to see the end results. So this is middle school rarely report. This does not include Ike currently. And just so you know, as middle schools, I will be building these reports in your admin accounts for you. As you can see right now, the three non-IB schools, so Chilton, Buljan, and Cooley are in here. And this is students who received rarelies. So I'm going to scroll up, and the student names would be over here on the left, but I've whited those out. And really what we're concerned with is we want to know how many students have 4 or more. Because for rarely reports, that is going to be what we really want to know. Because 4 out of 12 would be ineligible for extracurriculars. So on the far right of this is total matrix. And if I sort that, you can see there's some students with 3s and some students with 4s. And how this works out is every learning behavior is a standard. So there's 12 standards. And any student that has a rarely, it counts that as 1. And once again, I'll show you how to do this. But those rarely reports within a week or so are going to be built within your admin accounts for your schools for you. The nice thing about this is if we just wanted to see one grade level, say we wanted to see just 8th grade, as soon as I click that, it's going to filter out and just show me 8th grade. If you have a lot of student groups or teacher groups built, or you can filter down to specific classes, you can do that over here on the right with the graphical, or you can use the filter buttons over on the left side. So once again, that's a middle school rarely report, but you can use this feature for almost anything as far as quick reports. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick the site. I'll just pick Chilton because it's top on the list here, and the site I came from, so I'm familiar with the information, so I know if it's working correctly. But that's the only reason. And I'm going to select the criteria. So you can do quick queries on iReady, SBAC, and once again, all those are also under analytics in the third-party reporting. So you would use this if you were trying to just say you wanted to compare an SBAC score to an iReady score. You can have multiple criteria. So even though we're going to do rarelies, and I'll show you that one second, if I wanted for a student to have an overall diagnostic score greater than, equal to, and I don't know the score, so let's say 450. And then if you also wanted and or, so and means both have to happen, and or means either. And then I also wanted a student SBAC, and I was in ELA, and I wanted the achievement level to be level 3 or level 4. You can see really quickly you can start disaggregating data or looking at data from multiple reports, and it's very, very powerful. But this is specifically for the rarelies on learning behavior. So I'm going to click standards. Lot are in there. So I know learning behavior has LB in it, and I know the IB school has IB in front of theirs, so I wouldn't want those for this one. So ELA 1, and this is on the learning behavior scale. I want rarelies, and it's mean, and you can pick the date. And then what I would do is go through, and it's not and, because then it would have to match both criteria, but it's or, and standards. And I would do this for all 12 learning behaviors because there's 6 classes. Each class has 2 learning behaviors. It seems like a lot of clicks, and it is a lot of clicks. But once it's built, And I'll just build these two. I'll just do ELA1 and ELA2 and run report. And you can see it's instantly going to pull up that information. The nice thing is, if you need, once it's built, if you need to edit it, you can go back to it and you can edit it right there. Now, the matrix values, when I turn this on, I can change this number, but I'm leaving both of those at 1. And what that does is if they meet that requirement, it's going to give them a point of 1. So if they get a sometimes here, they're not going to get that point. It's only when they get whatever you say. So I'm going to back out and go into the middle school rarely report. And once again, adding that matrix score makes it really quick to see how many rarely's that specific student got. As always, if you need anything, please reach out.